So energy work isn't just some weird modern guru hippie term. It's an actual way that you can dramatically improve your physical reality. So from broke, drained, and a lack of passion to more financial flow, clear skin, and even achieving that dream goal. And I'll let you in on a little secret. Your physical reality will only change when you do, meaning that you have to start changing the person in the mirror first. And what better way to do that than to start basic energy work? I'm telling you, this is so easy. It requires nothing. You don't need to buy anything. You don't have to go out of your way to make any big purchases on spiritual items. You don't need it. It just requires yourself and a space where you feel comfortable enough to allow yourself to rest for a second. But what is energy work? How do we do it? And how do we do it in a way that is effective enough to the point where we don't feel like we're overworking ourselves to death? I'm glad you came here to figure it out, because we're gonna figure it out. We're doing this together. I'm giving you guys all the tips and all the tricks. I have a plan, okay? I have a good plan for you guys. Just stay tuned, okay? Hi, my name is Janessa-Belle if you are new here, and if you are not new, then welcome back to my channel where we talk about manifestation and bridging the gap between where you are and where you want to be, okay? If you want to connect more with me, I would suggest going to my Instagram and my TikTok. I am more active on TikTok. Instagram is the place where I book all my appointments for tarot readings and or tattoos. So feel free to hit me up and DM me for that. So energy itself is within everyone and everything in this time-space reality. Everything you see around me, the candle, the plants, all of the plants, me, the camera that you're watching, everything has energy in it. Atoms, energy, whatever you want to call it, okay? It doesn't matter on my channel. It's all around us no matter where we are. This unseen force flows throughout our whole body, mind, thoughts, emotions, and actions. If you utilize this in the correct way, like I'm about to show you, then you are going to be able to quickly manifest things for yourself, for other people, and this allows you influence with your own energy or manipulate the energy around you to allow us to transmute or to change from one form to another, or to heal ourselves and other people's around us by doing both, all of these things put together. And I even read an article, I'll link it in the description if I can find it again, where science has even backed up that your mind, human minds and human hearts, not even just human, but hearts and minds do have their own field of energy that spreads out at least 10 feet outside all directions of them. But what does all of this mean? How can this actually change our outer reality and our outer circumstances to get us the results that we actually desire? So actually actively working with energy and your own energy, because that's where we're going to start. In some cases, transmuting and healing it would look something like this. My plan, okay, for you guys. The first step for you guys, and that's what this video is mainly going to be about, is gaining awareness of your energy to better understand how it affects you and how it affects your outer reality as well. Second step is commanding and shaping energy, which this one is very powerful. Once you get to this step, I feel like you're good with whatever. Third one is alignment with your true self. So better understanding your gifts, your powers, your abilities, and your purpose of why you came here and what you're here to fulfill. Before you disregard this or kind of write this off as like woohoo, I want us to kind of remember that our ancestors, no matter where you come from, have been doing this for thousands of years. Obviously, Buddhism is one of the most popular ones within the spiritual community because it is all about energy work. Everything in Buddhism and Hinduism as well is heavily rooted in grounding and being able to appreciate the nature around you and appreciate the world around you and how to kind of manipulate that energy. Native Americans practiced with drums, singing, chanting, plant medicine, smudging, and cleansing rituals, which I'm going to be getting into a little bit of that today because grounding and cleansing go hand in hand for me. The Africans practiced through ancestral divination or just regular divination. Pagans, everybody knows about the pagans. The pagans obviously did occultism and witchcraft a long time ago before it was even really witchcraft, I guess you could say, because it was just their way of life. But even then, they still did energy work. The Chinese and the Japanese had their own way of doing energy work, purification rituals and harmonizing rituals, practiced acupuncture and Tai Chi. Aztecs practiced through temple rituals. The Egyptians, same thing. All of these civilizations for thousands of years have been practicing these connection, grounding rituals, or just like meditations. Here in America, we have a hard time, some of us, connecting to nature or connecting to the real outer world because we are so focused on the materialistic. We're focused on politics now. Politics has become a really big thing with materialistic things like cars, nice clothes, nice apartment, like we are very heavily focused on the material world in America, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's good to want things and it's good to want better for yourself. However, when that is all everybody is focused on, you miss what actually matters in life, and that is the very simple things that usually come for free. Okay, I think that's another reason why I'm making this video for you guys, because I've noticed a lot of my subscribers are kind of like babies in the spiritual world, I guess. Like, they're more new, so I want to be able to make videos that are beginner friendly for you guys, for the babies, for the newcomers, so you guys can better understand why energy is so important, why working with your own energy is so important, and how it can really elevate your life, because it's elevated mine. Why do these practices matter so much? Why have we done this for thousands of years? Here's the tea. Practice, or practicing this, connects you to a deeper part of yourself. It allows you to tap into a small fraction of the whole being that you are. The more you practice, the easier life will flow, or the easier that you will flow with life. And then that will also ripple effect into your outer reality, because now that you're grounded within yourself, you understand that whatever happens outside of you, a lot of it is not in your control, and it will work out in your benefit no matter what happens. However, I think the thing that most modern day spiritualists, or like modern day people who try and teach spirituality, miss the grounding aspect. Like, I see videos all over TikTok of people on witch talk, and I love witch talk, but sometimes it's hit or miss, because people will really just go into anything without any grounding, without any protection, without any form of self-preserve, if that makes any sense. Like, they just go off on a whim. You're not grounded, your mental is all over the place. It becomes a mess. Okay, grounding will automatically diminish any doubt that you have, excess stress that you pick up during the day that is not yours, because even if you're not empathetic, you're still a human being. You still have a magnetic field. You still have an energy field. Whenever you are around people, it does rub off on you, and it does come in your energy. If you're empathetic, it just happens 10 times more, and you can feel it 10 times more, and you have to do the work for that, so you don't feel mental fog or all over the place. Skipping over actually doing the grounding energy work will, like I said, leave you with mental fog, feeling like things are all over the place that you have no control over. I'm going to explain some techniques that you can use for energy protection, and like the layers of the protection bubble, I guess you could say. Anyway, I have a challenge for you. This week, whenever you see this, my videos are timeless. Insert one of the practices that I'm about to list in your everyday routine. It costs no money, and it'll only be a small fraction of your overall day. So I don't want to hear, okay, I'm not gonna listen. I don't want to hear it. Oh, I don't have time. Oh, I don't have time. Oh, I don't have time. Shut up. Yes, you do. Find time, make time, and get to it, because I'm telling you, this will dramatically change the way that you perceive yourself, the way that you perceive the world, and the way that things work out. If you don't want to try it, then don't try it. Period. Okay. I have a list of stuff. So many things that I did at the beginning of my journey, I can't even fucking remember anymore. So I just wrote down all the ones that I could remember for you guys. And then we're gonna do 1 or 2 meditations together so we can try it and see, you know what I mean? See if you like those to insert through your day. Just walk you through it so you understand, okay? Meditation. I highly all of my videos I recommend meditation, and I know not everybody can do meditation in the way of you sit down, you cross your legs, you sit there for 10, 15, 20 minutes and you're meditating, you're in this meditative state. I understand that that does not work for everyone. Other ways of meditating, you could try scrying. Scrying is like, if I was to take this candle that's sitting behind me and hold it in front of my face. You can even do this in front of a mirror, but I would be cautious with mirrors. Anyway, so you could sit in front of it and just stare at the flame. You just stare at it and you watch it in a dark room. We'll put you in a little trance for a little bit, but that is another way of meditation. I forgot, I don't think I've ever mentioned that. Either that or like water scrying, going out and sitting outside in nature if you can, depending on, like, I know things are with the weather are crazy everywhere right now, so, but I know being out in nature really does help ground you as well. Sunlight is important for us, so just going outside, maybe taking a walk in the sun if it's sunny where you live, or even under the moonlight if you can see the moon where you live. It's a full moon when I'm posting this, so to each their own. But meditation is literally just to help you kind of take a second for yourself to clear your mind and see a bigger picture. It's really here to help you. It's a tool so that you can have a space for yourself inside of your own body to be comfortable, so that no matter where you are, what's going on, you always know that you can come home to yourself. The grounding root meditation, very effective for me when it comes to grounding. It connects me with the earth. It connects me with the center of the earth, which I think is a very powerful source of energy in itself. I used to do guided meditations on YouTube because at first, like, I didn't know how to meditate either. It was hard for me to just sit down listening to music or listening to something and breathe and not have thoughts come up in my mind. So I learned for myself at the beginning, it was easier for me to have somebody else talk me through it, because once my brain gets directions, it's able to do what the person is saying, you know what I mean, and send me into that hypnotic state. I want to look up grounding root meditations. I think I have one on my channel that I'll link in the description as well, because I do have a grounding meditation on my channel. Aura cleansing, or shower cleansing, or bath cleansing, or just using water to cleanse your physical and your spiritual body. Water is a very powerful force of nature. It's one of my favorite elements. I have heavy water placements in my chart, so me and water are like this. I love the ocean, I love the springs, I love the shower, the bath, anything, the rain. I love everything that has to do with water. So for me, water is very, very healing. Okay, it's very healing for me. So being able to cleanse yourself, and when I say cleanse yourself, all that you really do is set your intention when you go in the shower or you cleanse yourself in the bath, that you are scrubbing away everything that no longer resonates with you. You're getting rid of all the old gunk, and this goes for deeper than just your skin. Okay, the protection bubble is one that I actually wanted to do with you guys, so I might do that one instead of the grounding meditation, just because the energy bubble allows you to tap into your own energy and actually feel what it feels like to be in your energy without having to think about what other people think, or maybe just be distracted by other things. You know, it's a free space for you to tap into your own energy and learn more about your own power. Before we get into the meditation, I actually have some tools for you guys that I found helpful for me at the beginning of my journey. And again, I'm going to mention this just as I did in the beginning of the video. None of these things are necessary. You do not have to go out and buy any of these things in order for your spiritual success to be successful. When I first started my spiritual journey, I didn't have the tarot cards, I didn't have the crystals, I didn't have the incense and the smudge sticks. I didn't get all of that stuff until a little later on in my journey. When I was first introduced to spirituality, all I had was myself. I didn't have a job, I was still in high school, I was still going through a lot of bullshit of like having to graduate and dealing with family stuff because I was still a teenager and I was still going through those motions. Some clients had gifted me stuff like books, which I'm linking everything in the description for you guys. So if you do want to take this a step further and get a little bit quicker results, or get like more into using tools for your I don't even want to say craft, because this isn't witchcraft. This is literally just like meditating and getting in tune with yourself and getting in tune with nature. But if you do want these tools, I always suggest just they're in the description. Okay, incense, salts. I use pink Himalayan salt now, but I used to just use salt that we had laying around in the house. It really doesn't matter. Learning about things like psychology and color theory and number theory progressed me a lot. Feathers. Now I don't recommend doing this for everybody. If you're not with it, then don't be with it. But I used to pick up feathers. I still have them on my altar back here. I collect them now. I used to pick up white and black feathers that I saw laying on the street. We have peacocks, so I found a peacock feather and I now keep it on my altar, and I use that usually for smudging. Now this is a Native American practice, but every time I've used it, the results have been good. So I always suggest doing your research on those things, or checking in with like spirit or your spirit guides if you're connected with them, to see if it's okay to do work that involves feathers and sage, because those are indigenous practices. But as far as I know, from my experience, I haven't had any issues with any of that. So if you don't feel like it's okay to use sage or smudge sticks, then you can always just use incense. That's what I used for the longest time before I switched over to sage and Palo Santo. But incense, it's easy. Incense are they cost like 99 cents at any store you go to. They are the cheapest things that you could buy, literally. It's candles, books, crystals, and sun and moon charging, which I mentioned already. Sun and moon charging costs nothing. That will not be linked in the description. Just walk your happy ass outside. Okay, we are going to get into the little mini meditation, and I just decided that we're gonna do the energy bubble, because I really want you guys to feel yourself, okay? Because I can't do that for you. I'll just guide you. All right, my lovelies. So make sure that you're not operating any motor vehicles while you're doing this. Find a safe, calm, quiet, dark space, if it's possible, where you can have 5 to 10 minutes to relax. If you already found your spot, then get comfortable. You can either sit or lay down, it doesn't matter. Just make sure that your back is aligned pretty straight, or as straight as you can get it, before we start. First, we are going to start with a deep inhale for 4 seconds. Hold and exhale. Do it again. Inhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Allow that breath to sink deeper into your core. And breathe out. One more time. Inhale for 4. 2, 3, 4. Hold. Feel the breath go in your core. And exhale. Amazing, you're doing awesome. Keep doing deep breaths as you listen to my voice. As you start to go deeper into the meditation, allow yourself to picture or feel, if you're not good with visualization, a white and bright light energy inhaling into your body. As you take a deep breath in, allow yourself to feel or see the white energy that remains around you flow into your body. This white energy can be mixed with gold flecks if you want to. It is representing the sacred, safe sanctuary that your energy presents for itself. As you inhale, picture the white energy flowing into your body and touching every atom that you have. Every cell in your being is being transmuted by this white light energy into love and into abundance. As you hold your breath, allow this energy to flow throughout all parts of your body. As you exhale, imagine all the dingy energy that you have lingering inside of your spirit and physical body flowing outward now. Allow your breath to be the guiding force behind this transmutation, and set your intention
to be of love, of warmth and harmony with the universe, with your higher self. So one big breath in, inhaling all of the love, the light energy, holding your breath to transmute the energy that's in your body and letting go of the energy that no longer serves you in your body. Do this a few times until you feel a little lighter. All right, lovelies, now I want you to come back to my voice, finish out those last few deep breaths, and when you are ready, I want you to start wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers. Slowly allow the lids of your eyes to open as you come back to your physical reality. I wanted to give a big thank you for even trying this mini meditation with me today, and a big thank you for watching this video through to the end. If you did, I have so much faith in you and your journey, and I wish nothing but the best for you on this journey, okay?
That is all that I have for you. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you come back next week for commanding and shaping energy. That is going to be a fun video. I'm really excited for it, okay? I love you, I love you, I love you, and I will see you guys on the next one. I love you, bye. Every second.